Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel and welcome to today's candle wax reading. We're going to be looking at the general energy and also we're going to take a look at some moon oracle cards, seeing as we have the last full moon of the year coming tomorrow. So, bowl 1 is the blue candle and bowl 2 is the green candle. There are a few chant messages that I'm going to get to now, and firstly I'm hearing that there is going to be some confusion that will be cleared up. I have energy of something being muddled up and also muddied and muddy waters, so there's something to do with lack of clarity, okay? But it's something that I see that many of you've already got awareness of, but it's not to the full extent yet, and I hear that there's going to be some type of exposure connecting to this confusion, okay? Finally something is coming out, finally something is going to be revealed, and I hear finally something is going to make sense, okay? There's also something to do with electrifying, some type of emotion here. It's connecting to emotions. This could be something that you're going to feel yourself. It's something you're going to create in someone else, but this is significant, okay? Electrifying and emotions, and also there's passion behind it, and there's motion, okay? So something that you may have felt stuck with, like a project, a person, as I've mentioned, this could be you that's making someone feel this way or vice versa. It's going, it's gonna get going. Something is finally gonna get going, okay? You won't be stuck for much longer. All right, so let's take a look at your bowls. I am hearing to be specific today. Pick your bowl 1, whichever one you are specifically drawn to. This indicates the messages will be specific today. All right, I'm going to begin with bowl 1. Hello bowl 1, welcome to your reading. You chose the blue candle. Let's take a look. Okay, right away I'm hearing there's something important to do with memories, okay? You may be experiencing memories resurfacing. This is for an important reason, because there's healing, okay? There's important healing that needs to be looked at. And you chose the blue candle. We associate blue with communication. Normally, I don't point out about the color of the candle. It's only when it's indicated to me. And I have that today, okay? There's some importance about communication. This could be communicating these memories, right? To someone who you trust, to someone who, this doesn't have to be a professional setting. This could be a friend, this could be a family member, but it's someone that you trust and handling and dealing with these memories, okay? And it involves important communication. I hear finally getting something off your chest. Yeah, the candle is smoking there, so there's indication that, you know, there's some type of energy that has caused you some type of disharmony, and it connects to these memories. Yeah, see something. It's clearing up though. When you get this off your chest, it's actually going to create some type of release, okay? It's gonna release, and I hear reject this energy, right? Because it's almost as though by claiming what happened to you or acknowledging and acknowledging these particular memories, it's actually gonna start to bring in your justice, okay? So bowl 1, there's quite a healing energy happening here, a healing energy and justice, something being justified, okay? Yeah, see a cross in your bowl. So you are very much so protected. And also this could be something to do with legal protection, okay? I have a lot of legal energy coming forward. Yeah. And you may also have a connection to Archangel Michael. Again, I'm really very much so being drawn to the fact this is the color blue, and this royal kind of blue, and the legalities and the justice. Okay, so even if you don't work with Archangel Michael, that's not someone you've been called to. It's the energy, it's the embodiment of that energy, of universal energy coming forward to support you. Okay. There's something here to do with built brick by brick. Okay, built brick by brick, something you could have put energy and time invested into, and it was like brick by brick. This could have been to do with this situation that you're going to get off your chest. Okay, something that was taken. Okay, because I just have this sense of loss regards to what you built brick by brick. Okay. Someone is saying, when I see you, when I see you, when I see you again. I don't know what that means right now. I don't have a finish to the sentence, but when I see you. This could be something you're saying to someone, okay? It's definitely a part of a conversation. Again, this communication, this important communication of you voicing something. Of course, as I touched on, it could be someone saying this to you. Now, I see a moon here, a crescent moon, okay? We are approaching a full moon tomorrow, but I know that your justice and this resurfacing of these memories, okay, you'll all be on different parts of the timeline, the trajectory. I'm seeing that it's connecting to a moon cycle. This may be the moon that's the full moon that's showing up tomorrow. When you click on this video, this may be a moon in another cycle, but I know that that is very important, okay? And we know the moon connects to the deeper secrets, right? The deeper knowing, deeper knowledge and wisdom and clarity. And this also tells me that you will have the answers to your healing. Like, you're going to find the answers to your healing, okay? Emotional, mental, physical, whatever that may be. But for many of you, I have this is mental. I have like a lot of air energy. Yeah, because I hear let's be bygones, like somebody wants to reconcile here. Somebody wants to reconcile. Yeah, I see love hearts here. Love hearts and one inside the other. So there is a romantic energy here regards to reconciliation. I don't see if it connects to these memories and this justice. This can be something separate going on for you simultaneously, okay? But there is an energy of reconciliation. Seems that you have a bit of a backlog, Bull One, right? A bit of a backlog of what's owed to you and justice that's due, okay? Because I have energy here that there's multiple people that want to make things right with you. And again, it doesn't have to all be connected to the same situation. This is just part of the cycle you've been in. This could have been you cutting people off, standing up for yourself. And those people want to come back. But particularly there's a romantic energy, okay? Yeah, I see a butterfly here, okay? You're going to finally have your freedom. You're going to finally have your freedom. Yeah, and there's lots of birds. I see a big dove here, okay? So the freedom, peace, okay, stabilization, and also there's a coming together. So I hear that for you, Ball 1, you don't have to choose the past. Not that there's indication you are, it's just Spirit wants you to know and be reminded, God, the universe, you know, all that universal energy, they want you to know that you have other options, and the past does not mean that defines you. That's not who you are, and there's something else, there's something ahead, okay? There's different options available to you. This is just important that they want you to know. You don't have to be stuck just because that was what happened then. Yeah, there's an importance of roads and highways here. Somebody could be taking the highway, all right? Literally and metaphorically, you know, taking the highway, going their own way, right? Which touches on that freedom energy, feeling free. But there is an actual literal physical, you know, in the physical reality, materialistically speaking, there's an importance of a highway and a road, okay? I'm seeing you travel and take a road here, a road that you've not taken before, okay? So there's some travel here, important travel that connects to your freedom, okay, and moving forward in life. Yeah, I see here someone is riding a bike, some of you may be bike riders. There's lots of wheels. You may be bike riders. You know, this could be any type of you know, moving vehicle, apparatus, whatever you want to call it, but not necessarily a car. It's a bike, right? I'm getting at that energy, but I mean like a scooter, motorbike, bicycle, this type of thing. Some of you, you could be taking this. This road is actually, you're going by bike, right? And yeah, and I see a witch here. Okay. Some of you may be witches watching this. You may be connected to the occult somehow. Okay. That doesn't have to be for everyone, but I see it very clearly. And it just tells me that there is some type of magic at play here. So whether this is magic that you have, you know, this is your inner magic, so to speak, right? A reminder for you that you have that magic. This could be, you know, what you're calling manifestation. This could be you praying. This, you know, there's different forms for everyone, right? See how the wax is today? Look at that. Somebody tried to slow you down. So, you know, this could also be workings that were going on for some of you. You know, we saw the smoky flame. We know this is indication of some type of evil eye, right? You don't have to worry. You don't have to panic. Throughout this reading, there is clear energy that you are protected. This is for awareness only, okay? This is for awareness only. Yeah. And actually, there is something to do with family and a connection when I'm looking at this witch. Like, there's a this could be someone in your family, right? A family member who has these abilities, these gifts. And I'm speaking in positive terms here. I'm not speaking that there's a family member who's involved in, you know, sending you some type of evil eye. I don't have confirmation of that right now. It's just I know that you could come from a strong family, you know, that has a strong lineage of that. You know, voodoo, occult. Let me just put occult there, right? Because it's not one particular practice here that I'm being drawn to. I just know there's magical heritage. and you have that ability within you, okay, whether you do it for others or not. There's going to be a big celebration for you. There's so many people in this bowl. I've been waiting for them to form because I'm wondering, who are they? There's so many people wanting to celebrate you, okay? And we're going to take a look at the candle wax in a moment. This has happened in another reading recently. We'll see. Very interesting. Yeah. We have the number 8 also, the figure 8, which we know connects to the infinity sign. This comes up in so many readings. Some of you, you may have a tattoo of this, because a tattoo, something permanent, right? It doesn't have to be a tattoo, but you have something. It could be a key ring, it could be you have an image on your phone, but it's always showing up in the collective. So that's a sign for you, okay? You pick this reading, you want to know if it's for you, you're looking for signs. Okay, I think I'm gonna have to blow it out. It's gonna burn my finger. Right, let's take a look. So first of all, let me turn it this way so you guys can see. Can you see it well? Yeah. Okay. So it's like a C, a hook, a bit like the initial C, okay? Turn it this way. Just show you, and then I'm gonna have a look and interpret myself, okay? I feel like this is showing me the road that you have been on and where you got stopped, okay? And it's almost like a bridge, right? Look at the arch shape. It's like you were ready, you were going towards your destiny, okay? And you met these obstacles. See how the candle wax became lumpy and bumpy, right? So it got a bit bumpy, right? Your road, maybe a bit bumpy, right? And what I'm seeing this as a prediction is, it's like being moved, right? These lumps and bumps, this bumpy road, these obstacles, they may have been further up here, right? But look, they're being moved because they're almost at the end. They almost came off the candle wax and they got stuck again. So this tells me you must keep going, and whatever you're praying, whatever ritual you're doing, spell even, manifestation, whichever way you use your magic and your gifts, right? That is working. Keep doing it and keep going, because they are going to be fully removed. Right, let's keep it in your bowl. Actually, I want to just take a little look actually and see anything else here. I see the initial G. The initial G. This could be connecting to a first name, a surname. I'm hearing the name George, Georgina, Gina, Greg, Gregory, like, yeah, okay. But the initial G, of course, is, that is more generic. The names are specific. As we know, doesn't have to resonate with everyone who's clicked on this reading. Yeah, also this is quite specific. Gregorian chants may be relevant here. Maybe some of you listen to Gregorian chants. I just have that, okay? It's this choir type of music. This may be something you meditate to. All right. So I'm seeing here we have a cat, okay? This cat is perched and looking towards me, looking towards you, all right? I have that this cat is a protector, okay? This cat is a protector. I see it's kind of sat outside of somewhere. This could be outside someone's home. This could be a cat that you don't even know surrounds you, okay? I have that for some of you. It could be a cat that comes at night, it shows up. This cat is protecting you, okay? It's bringing protective energy. I see an elephant over here. So there's good luck. Elephant is omen of good luck, okay? Some of you may own little elephant statues. You may be fond of elephants. And also there's something to do with elephants, don't forget. And we've touched on this importance of memories, right? So elephants never forget. They have really excellent memories. They're very protective also. So the elephant is symbolizing protection. All right, well, one, let's see the card I have for you already, and then we're going to get some other cards. Queen of Materials, Queen of Pentacles. So we have some earth sign energy here. Virgo, Capricorn, Taurus. You don't have to be that sign, but there's an element here of you embodying that, right? An element of being grounded. An element of being self-assured in yourself and confident and security, okay? What we saw in the bowl is leading to you having some sense of self-security, self-esteem, self-worth. And in some cases, it's going to translate and manifest to the physical reality as actual, you know, money, like the value, worth here. You're receiving some type of, I hear acclamation. Acclamation. This can also involve some type of documentation. Okay, let's see what else here. When the going gets tough, the tough get going. And that's what I'm hearing. I kind of went off into a daze there. Muse of Voices. There's that communication energy. Ace of Voices, another deck. You're standing for your truth. This is so powerful. You're standing for your truth, speaking your truth. Ace of Emotions. Or rather, this is Page of Voices. This is Page of Voices. Page of Swords. Yeah, Ace of Emotions. Let's see what else. Three of Pentacles. Three of Materials. Okay, I want to clarify the Muse of Voices. I said Ace of Voices. I want to clarify. Yeah, because, you know, it's like you're at the beginning. You're at the beginning stages. Also that energy of about to, you're about to. Yes, yes, because the moon. Yeah. Yeah. Just want to clarify there that I was saying the message, I was conveying it correctly. So the Page of Voices, Muse of Voices here, it's that beginning. Right, it's the bit before of the Ace. So then with the moon being there, it's not little, it's just, it's at the beginning of expressing this truth, because look at how powerful it is with the moon being there. And the Ace of Emotions, we could have some strong, or you could have some strong water sign energy, water sign placements rather, okay? Also, you could be very good at hiding your emotions and how you really feel, but that's changing. And then Three of Pentacles. Three of Materials. So that's confirmation that you're going to be receiving. I shared this energy of acclamation, but it's also actual money, actual material items, material things showing up for you. Okay, some of you, as I shared, there's documentation energy, so it can be connecting to documentation, signing. You're going to have to sign to receive some of this money, wealth, I even hear coming in for you, or these particular items that will symbolize wealth and symbolize this growth, this shift towards speaking your truth, all right, and your self-stability, self-stabilization. Yeah, and then there we go, the bottom of the deck, Page of Voices. Okay. Let's get you one more card. Yeah, Nine of Pentacles, Nine of Materials, the ultimate independence and freedom, but particularly financial freedom. Yeah. Wow. Okay, let's get you a moon card. Let's get you a moon card. An oracle card. A message for the energy of the full moon. Trust. Self-reflection. Looking at the finer details with Page of Voices, this energy of Page of Voices. Let's get you one more. Well, I'm gonna take them. I wanted one more, but two came out. Pleasure and gratitude. Yeah. So during this full moon, okay, there's a message for you to trust. And you're very much so connected to the moon, okay? And we saw the witch in the bowl there, okay? So certainly there's that confirmation again of you having this kind of deeper knowledge, wisdom, occult knowledge, knowledge that's not readily available to everyone, okay? There's mysticism here, there's mystical energy also. So trusting, right? Trusting yourself with self-reflection, going a bit deeper during this full moon, and gratitude and pleasure, and we have the butterflies on here, right? So there's energy here that you're going to be spending a bit of time doing things that do make you feel good, okay? And realizing that you deserve it, and trust feeling good, like to trust the feeling of pleasure. I hear again, okay, this could be something that's been missing or lacking, right? And you know, energy of gratitude. This can also be a similar feeling, right? Gratitude can make us feel that type of elation. It can make us feel type of pleasure, right? Because it's a grounded energy, and when you're grounded, this is what happens, right? It brings you closer to happiness. It brings you closer to that inner sense of happiness. You're not having to necessarily seek it from outside. Okay, I'm just gonna check. Yeah, here we go. Because I think I confused myself with the Muse card, so I like to be clear on my readings, so let's have a little look. I never got this out before. Let's see. To remind myself. Dun, dun, dun. Let's have a little look. Yeah, okay, so I just want to make sure, even after all these years of reading, Muse of Voices, communicating truth, intuitive knowing, integrity, directness, honest leadership, diplomacy, finding spiritual truth and purpose, bird's eye view, blending strategy with intuitive knowing, avoiding manipulation. Love it. There we go. I just feel I wasn't expressing it enough because the card felt very powerful. There we go. That was your reading, Ball One. I do hope you enjoyed that reading today, and I'll see you soon for another one. Bye for now. Hello, Ball 2. Welcome to your reading. You chose the green candle. Let's take a look at your messages. I'm hearing fire. There's something to do with fire here. That's significant. Okay. I hear fire heart. Some of you may be very fiery, very passionate. Also, someone is very fiery and passionate about you. Apples can be significant here. Okay. And there's something about 3 times. 3 times that someone is going to say they love you, or they've said that already. Okay, I do have some past energy there, but there's something about somebody repeating to you 3 times the same phrase, and it's to do with love. Okay, and as I shared, I hear I love you 3 times. This can also be a song that repeats I love you 3 times. Okay, I see here that someone means what they say. Okay, someone means what they say, and there's energy of wanting to create a home with you. So quite strong romantic energy here right now. And I have this energy as current. Okay, this person is around you currently. Yeah, because I'm seeing roots. Somebody wants to put roots down with you, make roots with you. I see like the symbol of a Taurus. So you could be a Taurus watching this. This could be a Taurus who wants to make these roots with you. But also it's just representing that earth energy, right? It could just be the embodiment of that also. You know, battening down the hatches, so to speak. Because also here there's energy of wanting to give to you. Wanting to give to you. And yeah, I see here 2 deer, like 2 deer together. So there's something fresh and new, a new approach. So I'm still speaking in terms here of this person who wants to make roots with you. There's a new approach they're taking, a new approach, because I have this newness and freshness, and I have this energy of like crisp white snow, and like that sound, that crunchy sound that it makes. This is significant. Some of you may have snow right now wherever you are in the world. You're going to travel to a snowy place with this person, but snow is significant. Yes, the season of winter is significant. Yeah. I see a tulip here. Okay, tulips can be significant. And also tulips, they represent that energy of springtime. So here, for you, Bowl 2, there's a lot of indication of, timings and the connection to seasons here. This could be something you may work with. You may work with the seasons. You may, make your manifestations according to seasons. You may do particular kind of rituals or prayers during certain season. And this is significant, the winter and the spring. And we know and we associate spring with coming to life, right? And I touched on this newness and seeing the deer. Yeah. Forests are significant here as well because I have a reference to like forest animals, foxes. Some of you, Bowl 2, you will see a fox. You may see them already currently. It could be something that happens frequently, but there's something particular about the way you will see this fox, and it's going to be a sign that your manifestations are approaching, that they are getting closer, okay? Now, where it's not resonating with you regards to this person currently being around you, when I touched on this romantic energy, for some of you, this is what's coming in, okay? That is being pointed out to me. So it's coming in for you. Yeah. I see like a huge big dragon, like a big dragon. This represents a few different things, but we know dragons, they breathe fire, right? And I touched on this fiery energy and having, I now want to say heart of a dragon, right? We normally have heart of a lion, but I have heart of a dragon here. So some of you, you may have a connection to dragons, the energy of dragon, you're working with fire, okay? That fiery energy, using fire to manifest, create. But also I see this dragon as a symbol of wealth. I just have this energy of wealth, this energy of longevity. And this may be a reference to a specific culture or a specific belief, a folklore where there's a dragon and wealth. Okay? So I'm seeing that there's indication here of the map of the world, okay? And I see that there's a particular place where there's countries on either side of a lake or a huge body of water, but it's landlocked, so to speak, but it's quite a big body of water and there's countries around it. And you can travel through this lake, but it's a huge lake, almost like a sea. and down here. So I see that this is where some of you are. This is not necessarily something to do with travel right now, but it's like where you are in the world. Yeah, and I hear that for some of you it leads out to a river. It's quite, you see how it splits off there? I don't know if that's very clear on the camera. No, not really, but it splits off. So it's like a sea, land, then a river splits off again. I'm hearing the letter T is significant, the initial T, H, and I hear that the word Hershey, something like this. Hershey. Interesting. I don't know what that means, but I will look after. Some of you, okay, there's indication of Northern Europe and Southern Europe, and in Northern Europe, I'm seeing that some of you, you have ancestors, you have a heritage connecting to there somehow. Like it could be going back generations even, a connection to Vikings somehow. You may not be in that part of the world right now, regards to the ancestry and what I just shared. Okay, that bit you don't have to be in that place, but I just know it's significant. There's a very complete energy here. It's almost as though it's confirmation of you knowing who you are, like you know who you are, you know, because things feel very complete and very together. And actually the dragon, it reminds me of the ships, those big ships that perhaps it would be a Viking or other cultures in the past who, you know, they had a dragon or something on the front, right? A god or something to maybe frighten the enemy or something like this. So I also have that reference being made there. Yeah, your candle is burning very nice and very easy and well and just smooth. Okay, ball 2, like things here are smooth. Things are happening. Things are going to continue happening like smoothly. There's no blockages, there's nothing stopping you. All the things that you want, you desire, that you're manifesting coming into your life. I also hear that you're in the right place. I have a message regards to some weather, okay? So there's energy here of some quick changing weather. I don't see it something that is detrimental, rather it's just being pointed out as a sign for some of you who chose this bowl, because this could be something that actually happens on a regular basis where you're located. Weather just quickly like changes. I have energy of hailstones, like it can go from sun to hailstones. Extremely windy, and it can come without a warning like that. And I keep wanting to do this today. I don't know why in this reading. Maybe you do this with your hands also, but I just feel, yeah, you could use your hands for work. You could be a manicurist, or you could be a hand massager. You build things with your hands. There's just something. And I'm gonna have to let this go before I it's the second one today. It's melted so well. Okay. So let's see your card I already have for you. We have 8 of Voices. Interesting. Interesting. In comparison to the Bull. Because 8 of Voices we know is that kind of self-imprisonment, feeling trapped. Ah, okay. Let's give these a good shuffle again. Clarification on 8 of Voices. Clarification on 8 of Voices. This could be an energy of you're about to receive and experience what we saw in the bowl. This is predictive reading, so we'll all be on different parts of the timeline, of course. Muse of inspiration, yes, look. There's that creative passion, fiery energy, and 4 of Wands, Page of Pentacles, and the Star. Yeah. You see here, Bull 2, you're gonna have it all. There's definitely energy here of like rags to riches, right? Going from Page of Materials, Page of Pentacles to Star quality, Star energy. You have Star energy, Star quality about you. Now, this doesn't mean it has to involve the public eye or, you know, this is something that means you know, you're going to have to not have privacy or some sort. Not necessarily. This is like you being the star of your own life for you, okay? And as I shared, there is energy of rags to riches here. This is for some of you. This is very clear. And my voice, because I want to go back to 8 of Voices. So this also is connected to these cards here. It's all connected, but what I mean is with this rags to riches energy, the reason why it's that is because it's this going from like feeling trapped, feeling that this, I don't even see this would be possible for me. Like, yeah, I've thought about it, I've tried to manifest it, I've prayed on it, but maybe it's too late. Maybe, you know, this has been there kind of hiding in your energy, however, you know, your energy field, whichever way you want to describe it, deep in your thoughts, deep in your mind rather. How? The hows, right? The hows of getting to what we saw in your bowl. But look, you don't need to worry about the hows. Your spirit team is already on it. You're in the right place. You're going in the right direction. You've read the signs right. Now, in some cases, some of you are having stardom. You are going to be seen publicly, right? So I want to touch on that. This also has a connection to social media. So this can be going viral, okay? A project, something you were passionate about. That fiery energy where it's not to do with romantic situations, but it's like that passion you have for life, coming back to life, tapping into your inner dragon, right? And success of a project, success of manifestations. So the answer is yes. The answer is yes. I'm being told to tell you that. The answer is yes. Let's get you a little bit more and then we'll see some moon oracle cards, messages for the full moon. Three of Voices. Wow. Wow. Okay. So, you know, Bull 2, you have to give yourself some credit. You have to give yourself some credit for things you've come through and been through. And then the jump that you are going to make. Along that journey, give yourself credit for what you've been through where you, like, how you started. Here, ball 2, it's as though you take things, yes, you take things to heart. There's very strong empath energy here, but it's almost as though, you try to heal that from other people. You try to heal their pain and their shame or their guilt or their wrong, how can I say, like let's just say their issues. But it's not yours. It's not like, you don't need to do that. It's not your responsibility, is what I hear. I mean, it's like, how can I explain it clearly? Let me just take a second. Right. When things happen to you that are unjustified, we deem as wrong, etc., you seem to absorb the other person involved in the situation. You absorb like their consequences, like because you have this strong empathic energy. But it affects you because it's almost as though it puts doubt on what is for you and what you deserve. So yeah, just keep working on the awareness of that and healing that, because it's not, I hear like it's not your fault. It's not you couldn't have done anything. It's not your responsibility to have to take that on. Okay, let me see. Yeah, and you've had the disappointment. You know what it's like, you know pain. Yeah, 5 of emotions. I mean, it's in reverse. I don't normally take reverses, but my deck has a mind of its own sometimes, and I'll get them out, and sometimes cards are like this, so I'm taking it, okay, because that's what happens. Our cards have energy, right? Even though I may have lined them upright, but it's in reverse, so that's going to be over. This depression, I'm saying depression now because it's like a double confirmation here. I'm not diagnosing anything medically, of course. It's not a medical reading or health reading, but that's what I have. Okay, that's the term I'm going to use so that it's clear for people to understand the message. Look, it wasn't your fault. It's not your fault. So you're coming out of that. And you're very strong. You're very strong. And you should be very proud of yourself. And what we saw in the bowl, you know you have all that capability, you know you have all that, but it's like this was like a bit of a thorn in the side, right? Kind of bringing you back, perhaps, into that mental space, that space of the depression or the, taking things on from others. Okay, let's get you some Moon Oracle cards. But as I say, it's healing this. You're working through it. 5 of emotions in reverse. Right. So, let's get some Moon Oracle messages for you with the full moon coming up tomorrow. That's when I've made this video. Okay. So you can apply it to the next full moon. This is a timeless reading. So if the full moon isn't for you tomorrow, when you click on this video, don't worry. It will apply to the next full moon that comes for you. Okay. So let's see. Hunger, wolf moon. Nourishment, waxing crescent. And realization, waxing crescent 1. Yeah. When I see the wolf moon card, it always reminds me of like a calling out. Like hear me. Does anybody hear me? And I see that this is confirmation of the things you've asked for, that you've prayed for, right? That you're manifesting, that you've manifested, that are already unfolding. They were heard. nothing was ever not heard, right? It can just have been the way things showed up for you. Maybe delays, okay? Because there were still certain things that you had to realize. And during this full moon, whenever this full moon occurs for you, that realization will be shown to you and revealed. Like, you're going to finally get something, like the penny will drop and you're going to see proof. Because look, she's like Alice through the looking glass, but this is like a big keyhole, you know, the way I'm seeing that. Almost like jumping reality, jumping timelines, shifting reality. That's how much of a realization it will be during the full moon for you. And then we have nourishment. So we've touched on this. We've touched on this with the 8 of voices, 3 of voices, 5 of emotions there, right? So it's time for some self-care. Time for some self-care and realizing that you also need to be taken care of. Okay? And you may decide to start a new health routine or a new food routine rather, right? Which will be beneficial for your health. It's just, yeah. This could be vitamins, dealing with deficiencies. I'm trying not to use so many health terms, but it's a bit challenging, so I'm just gonna leave it at that. But there's improvement here regards to that part of your physical self, okay? Right. I want to get you one more, then we're going to wrap up your reading. The masculine. Okay, so this can be that energy of that person coming in. And there's two people in the background. Looks like 2 children. It actually reminds me of 6 of Cups energy. That nostalgia. So this tells me that the person I saw in the bowl for you, okay, for many of you, they are going to be, they're going to remind you of something to do with your childhood, happy memories, like a time when you were happy, and they're going to kind of recreate, but it's not that they will know that, but they will kind of trigger that in you in a positive way. And it also tells me with the 6 of Cups being there, there'll be a familiarity. There'll be a familiarity. And this is where the person is new, that you haven't met them yet, right? But for those of you where this person is currently around you, as I saw that, this is the energy I see that this person has. And I hear devoted. This person is devoted. We don't have to take gender into account right now, even though this says the masculine. It's here. We're getting at this energy of who this person is, energetically speaking. And they are someone who's dedicated. We saw putting down roots, the energy of wanting to put down roots. And the fact they've shown up in the moon messages part of the reading, this tells me that there's a connection to the moon cycles and this person, okay, this love. So where you haven't met them yet, this person can be showing up on a full moon, during a moon cycle, okay? New moon. And for those of you where this person is already around you, there's going to be a significance of them expressing emotions to you, feelings, telling you. This could be the I love yous 3 times. It's going to occur during a moon cycle. Okay, that's what I have for you today. I hope you enjoyed the reading, and I will see you soon for another one. Bye for now.